Hey, as you know, I also do a lot of shows, and I found this really cool article, 14 Ways Musicians Can Increase Their Tips, by Marc Gunn. I was listening to NPR the other day when they did a report on tipping in the restaurant industry. One, they had a list of tips on how wait staff can increase their tips. That got me brainstorming and surfing the net for other ideas to boost tips that, combined with lots of performances at Renaissance festivals, helped me to develop my own list of ways musicians can improve their tips. 1. Introduce yourself by name. Too often musicians forget to introduce themselves on stage. Make sure you tell the audience your band name. But to really boost your tips, you should also introduce yourselves individually. Let people know who you are as an individual, and you'll see greater tips. 2. Go out into the audience with a tip jar. You really can't be passive when it comes to getting tips. You have to walk out into the audience with some visual reference and say, "Tip me," and they will tip you. 3. Meet your audience at their level. Take the time to talk to your audience members at their level. Holding a discussion from a stage puts a wall between you and them. So instead, go out into the audience and talk to them face to face. Kneel if they're at the table, so you're at their eye level. And if you have your tip jar with you, you will not only gain a fan, but you will also improve your tips. Number 4, make your appearance personal. We wear kilts to most of our gigs. A kilt adds a very personal touch. It links us to a certain culture and makes people take notice. Of course, you don't have to go that route. Instead, find some piece of clothing that reflects your personality, and you will boost your tips. 5. Recommend your favorite CD. If you have multiple CDs, your audience will ask for your favorite. Tell them what it is. If you only have one, you can do the same by recommending other artists that you like. That adds a twofold advantage of helping your audience find music they like and helping your fellow musicians. Number 6, smile. A bright, confident smile will bring fans back again and again with lots of big tips. Number 7, involve your audience in the music with a joke or game. Next time you're on stage, see what happens when you joke around with the audience. Your personality will glow all the more, and so will your tips. 8, chat with fans by name. Music fans love nothing more than to be recognized by the band they love, so do your best to remember their names. They will feel that much more attached to your music and feel like your friend, and these friends will tip you better for the courtesy. 9, touch your audience. When you're out socializing with your audience, touch them in a non-sexual way. Whether you shake their hand, pat them on the shoulder or back, or just brush against them, wait staff find that even that boosts their tips 50%, and it will yours too. 10, use tip jars with the Visa MasterCard logo. According to studies done in restaurants, just seeing those logos is enough to encourage customers to tip more. I know it sounds crazy, but give it a try. You may be pleasantly surprised with the results. 11, give your audience something in return for their tip. People love feeling like they're getting their money's worth, and many people don't realize you should tip bands, so give them something in return. It could be something as big as a sticker or a magnet, or as simple as a business card that might include $1 off your CD. Or hey, what about feeding their sweet tooth with a piece of candy? Whatever the case, that little gift will mean big tipping results. 12, draw a picture. On a similar note, if you give them a business card, draw or make a comment on it, that piece will be more valuable to them and will result in bigger tips. Make tipping a part of the show. Why wait until the end of the set to ask for tips? Sing a song about tipping, or get your audience involved in the tipping process by shouting something. Or offer a prize to the first tipper, but integrate it into your show, and it won't seem like you're just begging for money, rather making it fun to tip. Thank your audience. No gig would be complete without an audience, so thank them for taking the time to watch you perform. They will feel the personal touch and respond when you ask for money. Number 15, bonus tip suggestion. If the change is $5, never return a $5 bill. Always give back 5 ones. This allows a customer to tip you with some of the dollar bills you returned. You will rarely get a $5 tip, and returning a $5 bill will turn off tippers. That means just don't give them back a $5 bill. Give them 5 ones. This way it would encourage them to give you $1 or give you a tip. In general, it's good to return all ones if the change is less than $8. You want the customer to have at least 2 ones so they can give it back as a tip. I hope this helps you guys. You just don't know.
Ooh, baby, you turn me on. I'm dreaming, having fantasies. It's been too long. Thoughts of loving you scares me to death. Just wanna curl up in your arms, lay my head